You
Okay.
recording?
Yes.
All right. I thought I had something prepared, but I totally blanking now. We made it, Laurel.
To what?
We made it to 2024.
Insanity.
We're bringing the big energy. We're bringing it. We're bringing it hard.
Bring in energy.
So, first of all, hey everybody, welcome to the Melodies and Masterpieces podcast, only podcast by creators for creatives. It's the first podcast of the new year, and it's the ninth day of the new year, so we're not late. We wanted to let this one simmer for a bit. Also,
hmm
for like the fifth time, I have a new mic now. My father got me. I don't know where he got it, but probably from like a Best Buy or something. He got me like this headset that every like teacher uses when they do Zoom calls. It's like the tech support one, where it's like a thin black plastic thing, and it has a little mic. And Laurel, how do you think it looks?
Uh, you look like you work in IT. I haven't changed my mic, so I'm not like Omar. I don't keep changing what I want to do, so I
Hmm.
stick to things. I stick to things.
You like glue. You stick to things. And you're
I
made out of
do, yeah.
horses. Um.
That was
So.
rude. That was
So.
rude.
So. So. Um. New Year's, right? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Things
Yeah.
happen. We grow. We move. We dance. We sing. How does your New Year's Eve? What'd you guys do? How'd you celebrate?
My family did nothing. I went to work.
Tell me
I
something
know,
fun
so
you did.
I was at work.
If you don't tell me something fun you did, I'm quitting the show.
Girl, I don't. What am I supposed to say? Like, I threw a rager?
You're supposed to say something fun you did.
Well, I was at work. I was at Staples. That was something fun I did.
Good. Good. All
Rude.
right.
Rude.
Um Me and my family just kind of did the usual. We get apple because nobody in my family drinks. Nobody drinks, so we get what's it called? Like I guess it's just like apple. What do they call it? Not seltzer.
Apple cider?
Cider. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
We get apple cider, which is just like apple soda, and it's really good. It's really sugary though. So we each take like a little sip of that, and we
You'll take shots.
don't take shots. My gosh, we just we
Shots of apple cider.
we just drink a little apple soda. It's good and tastes delicious. And then we had the whole. It's shaped like a wine bottle, which is funny because nobody else wanted it, so I was just drinking it straight out of the bottle. I looked like a looked
An
like
alcoholic.
yeah. Well, I was gonna say grown man, but if you want to say that, um, okay. Laurel just momentarily disconnected. Okay, there she's back. Um, so New Year's, they come with resolutions and things we want to improve about ourselves. Laurel, what is something you decided to make some resolutions this year in 2024, the 2024th year of
Uh-huh.
humanity,
Mm-hmm.
of our
Well,
existence?
alright, alright. I decided to focus more on my skincare because I have super, super sensitive skin and I really want to take care of it so I don't have awful flare-ups like I had years prior.
I think your skin just needs to get thicker. Have you
I'm gonna
tried that?
kill you. I'm gonna
Have you?
kill you.
What's wrong with you? You're so angry.
You're so mean to me.
I'm not mean to you. What are you talking about?
Guys, vote in the comments down below. Who's meaner?
This is a Spotify dominated audience. There's no comments section. At least I don't think.
They can do a Q&A thing.
I
Guys, in the
can.
Q&A, tell us who's meaner.
Laurel's meaner. She doesn't answer my questions.
I answer all of your questions.
And then she sniffles in the mic and then gets angry with me when I tell her, hey, can you not sniffle in the mic, please?
Sorry, I have runny nose.
Guys, the podcast is going downhill. I don't know how else to say it. Um, so I'm playing Mario Tennis right now. That's something
That's
I'm doing.
cool. That's really
I
cool.
always wanted to start a gaming channel well, I did start a gaming channel when I was a kid. Um, it was with my good friend from school. We made like a couple little videos. We thought we were like kings of the world. We thought we were going to be the next like Rooster Teeth and all those people, but no, it was just it was silly. It was something really silly we did, but it was nothing spectacular. Um, anyway, yeah, I'm playing Mario Tennis right now. Mario Power Tennis. Great game. Really recommend it. And you know what? Hold on. So I'm gonna say something. So some of my opera buddies listen to this, right? Which, first of all, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Glad to see you're helping a brother out. But to my artsy fartsy friends out there, it's like, oh, we're playing Mario Tennis, whatever. You know what? You can go suck a lemon because, yeah, I play video games. I play Mario Tennis. Leave me alone. I'll crush you in this game until you can beat me. Keep your mouth shut. How about that? That's an open call to anybody to challenge me in Mario Power Tennis, specifically for the GameCube. I haven't played the new one that came out for the Switch. Have you?
Jeez, alright. No, I haven't played it. The only thing I've been playing on my Switch recently has been Pokemon.
That's right. Me and Laurel have been on a Pokemon binge lately. We both got Scarlet and Violet together. I got Scarlet.
I got Violet. I got the better game.
It's not the better game, okay? It's
It's
the
the better
same
game.
game. It's the same
You're
game.
jealous of my legendary
I
because
was
mine actually like has wheels and it
you know,
flies.
I was at first because I was expecting them both to be like motorcycles. But you know what? I really like mine now. I feel like because
Yours is just four-wheel drive. Get it? Because he walks around on all fours, doesn't he?
yes, he does.
All-wheel drive, four-wheel drive.
Yours is all-wheel drive too.
Mine's two-wheel drive.
That's all the wheels on. All right. Anyway, because Laurel's such a great mechanic. Neither am I. My dad's gonna listen to this. 'Cause he'll be like, "Neither are you. You don't know anything about cars." So, so
My
uh,
car was in a shop recently because it has a hole in its exhaust.
I took my mom's car for an oil change today. That was a fun adventure.
That's exciting.
The mechanics in the garage were yelling at. I guess there was a feud going on because one of them was like, "To everybody," and this was like one of the mechanics talking to the other guys, and he was like, "To everybody in here who keeps saying I talk too much, you can come up and say it to my face." And I was like, "What's going on in there? I just want my car to be fixed, man.
Oh, that's like high school girl drama. I love some of that.
It's great." Anyway, yeah, we playing Pokemon a lot. So if you don't want Scarlet and Violet spoiled for you in any sense of the imagination, click off now.
I mean,
Or
are we about to talk about like our progress?
I'd like to talk a little bit about it because I mean
Okay.
I like the game. You know, I thought it was
I really enjoy the game. So my experience with Pokemon has always been like, the very straightforward follow the path. My first introduction to Pokemon was Black and White. So like Black and White is nothing like Scarlet and Violet because Scarlet and Violet's like open world, and I'm not used to open world when it comes to Pokemon.
Pokemon Breath of the Wild.
Pokemon Breath of the Wild, it's pretty crazy to me at least. And shout out to the character Arvin, he's my favorite.
Arvin's a good guy.
Arvin's my favorite character.
So
He's the best.
I picked the fire starter. You
I
picked
picked the grass starter.
you picked the grass starter, and um,
I
I
picked the cat.
I picked the fire starter because I never usually pick the fire starter. I usually like because in my mind it's always like the fire starter. Everybody picks it. You know, it's the basic one. Everybody like. But honestly, out of the three, I really only like the fire starter. I think the cat is cool when it's fully evolved, but I feel like it's
Well,
up.
mine's fully evolved,
I
so.
know, but I feel like the other forms like it's just a cat. You know, like there's nothing really.
Well, it's a cat in its first form, and then it goes bipedal for the second and third.
I know, but like the first form, it's just a cat. Like I'm sorry, they could have done a little better with the design,
It's a
but
cat. Like, sorry, do you want me to bring up Trubbish?
which one's Trubbish?
The garbage bag.
Don't you talk about Trubbish, all right?
You're 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 like bashing on a cat
No,
when there's a
I'm just
literal
saying.
trash bag Pokemon.
First of all, Trubbish is adorable, and I know
Cubchoo?
plenty.
Are we going to talk about that one? Are we going to talk about the little polar bear with a runny nose?
Oh, Cubchoo is adorable. You can't tell me Cubchoo's not adorable. When you first
I'm
saw
sa-
Cubchoo, I know
they're
you were.
adorable. I'm not saying they're not cute. I'm saying a lot of them are just based off of animals.
I know,
And you're like, it's just a cat.
but it's literally just a cat. It's look up a pic. What's his name again?
I don't know.
Grassy cat. I don't know. He
Grass cat.
look up
I
look up
mean,
look up Pokemon Scarlet Grass Cat. It's literally
I
just
mean,
it's
like
just a green
people
cat.
jokingly call it the weed cat because of the little pattern it has on its face.
It's a
The
leaf.
weed cat. Weed cat.
I named mine his. I think his name's Fuecoco. I named him Nachos
I didn't name mine because I consistently don't like to name my Pokemon because I like to have the original names.
I only name the ones I want to put on my team, and I'll name some of the funny ones that I catch. We both caught shinies, I think. Did you
Yeah,
catch a
we both
shiny?
caught shiny.
You
I
caught
caught a
yours
shiny
first, I
really early
remember.
on.
Yeah, you caught yours like before you fought the first gym.
Yeah.
I caught one of my last few play sessions. It was a shiny Flamigo. Flamigo's another
Mm.
one. Like it's just a flamingo.
Well, yeah, I literally, when I first like quick looked at the name, I literally thought it was just a flamingo
I
named Flamingo
I thought they just put a flamingo into Pokemon. Like it's okay. It's gonna.
with a little knot in its neck. That's about it. I want to talk about the ostrich, the one that looks like Lady Gaga.
Oh yeah, I have that one.
I have that one too. It's
I
like a psychic one. It's a psychic normal type.
I named it Bull 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 because it was a bull haircut.
Well, her name's Lady Gaga, so
Is that what you named her?
I named her Lady Gaga.
I'm sure a lot of other people have as well. I never thought she actually looks like that. Didn't think
Well,
about
like
that.
Lady Gaga is like amazing, so
Yeah, she's good. I haven't listened to her stuff since I was a kid.
well, I just really like Lady Gaga.
Set the timer, Ray. Man, we're only 11 minutes in. I'm already exhausted.
You know what I want to talk about?
All right, that's enough for today's episode, guys. Don't
Whoa,
forget to
whoa, whoa, whoa. I want to talk about what I want to talk
all
about.
right,
And what
go
I want to
ahead.
talk about is niche early 2000s toys. I want to bring this up because there is going to be a new drop of Furbies, like I think this year. And they're completely redesigned, and I don't like how they look.
Yeah, if you guys came for like an artsy fartsy episode, this is not the one. We're just gonna be having fun at this one. Anyway, go on.
No, yeah. Okay, so Furbies are coming back, I think, this year, and they have a new
Furbies.
Furbies. Um, and they're like super cutesy, but I liked, okay, so I had a Furby back in like 2010, and they had a completely different design than the new Furbies coming out. Just like look up new Furby. They're just like a round little puffball with this tiny face. It's like what is popular right now in children's toys is like, tiny face, big fluffy round body.
Did you ever look at long Furbies?
Yes, I love long Furbies, especially when they have like those original faces from like the 2010 or earlier Furbies. I love
Th-
those.
those aren't like official, right? They're like fan made.
No, yeah, they're
I was gonna
fan made.
say. It's kind of
I
weird if
like
they
I
were
like
official.
I think. I don't want to assume, but from what I've seen on Tumblr, it's a lot of fan made stuff, and they're so cool. And I've been this close to like buying a long Furby just so I can have one in my house.
They're like $150 usually.
And I have a job. Anyways, so I want to talk about obscure like early 2000s toys because I was a kid that grew up on like, discount toys at Toys R Us. So I got, a lot of really weird toys that no one talks about. Um, I'm gonna start off with one that I have currently sitting on my desk. It's something called Novi Stars.
Movie Star Planet.
No, Novi Stars, like Novas.
What are Novi Stars?
Okay, so let me preface with this as well. My parents are science people and they loved giving me science related or space related toys
Wait, you have
simply
it
on the
with you?
basis. Yes, I do. You want to see it?
Yeah, let me see it.
This is a Novi Star.
Oh, I've never seen those before. It looks like a Monster
They're
High doll,
sick.
but with an alien.
It's a monster. It's basically Monster High, but alien, but like also a lot of like Japanese Harajuku fashion inspiration.
Okay.
So this is, I forget her name, but this is my Novi Star. Sorry to everyone listening, you don't get to see my Novi Star. Um,
It
she
looks
has
like
four glow in the
Frank
dark arms,
Frankenstein uh Frankenstein Monster High with antennas sticking out of her head.
but I remember she's like these toys are not popular at all. If you look it up on Amazon, there'll be one result and the rest will be Monster Highs because these were insanely not popular back in the day. But I've kept her in a spectacular condition. I just like washed her hair because it was messy, but now it's all flat and conditioned and she smells really good. But this is my Novi Star. I thought these were so cool. She has little stretchy glow in the dark arms. You can actually like pull her arms. Oh, she just bent forward. Um, Side note about me, I love dolls.
You're a
That's the
doll
little
girl.
that's the little girl in me.
You
I
see,
I love collecting dolls because I just think they're like super cool, especially like, you know, weird artsy dolls, they're my favorite.
See, the only real figures I liked collecting as a kid, I'm sure my parents could remember more because they spent a lot of money on me as a child. Um, but uh, I was I mean, I still am. I was a Sonic kid, and back when we were, children, they didn't really have like video game like merchandise you could buy in store. You always had to get it online. Like nowadays, you can go to Walmart and they got like Mario, Sonic, even like Roblox figurines you can pick up at
Now,
Walmart.
I love going to Walmart and walking around like the toy aisles. I feel so weird as like a 20-year-old, like walking around in the toy aisles.
No, I
I'm mostly
still
there
love
for
the toy aisle.
Legos, but I like walking around. I'm mostly there for Legos though, because I love Legos. Anyways, I want to talk more about other toys that I like.
Well, I was gonna
Um,
finish mine.
okay,
I
whatever, fine, don't.
I was Sonic kid, right? And the only figures I really collected were Sonic figurines. I remember, I don't know what happened to them. I think they just got lost through time. But I had a Supersonic one. I had like a Werehog one. I had mini ones that were like Knuckles and Silver, and they were dope. So yeah, those are the only things I really collected. I'll sure I'll think of some. I also did Legos a lot, but yeah, I wasn't really a doll kid.
Well, I was a doll kid. Just because like I like a lot of physical things and I was stereotypical. I loved playing with dolls. I had Barbies, but most of the time I would cut all the Barbies' hair off. So I have a collection of weird Barbies for those who have seen the Barbie movie. I have a collection of weird Barbies. I have an Avatar Barbie because I drew the arrow on her head. Um, I was a weird kid. Anyways, another obscure toy I want to talk about is this toy line called Planet Heroes, and I've talked to you about this before,
Yeah, I know about Planet
but
Heroes.
this is like a vivid memory because I used to have all of this like the DVDs for their TV show because every toy you would get, I think you would get a DVD of their show as well. So I had tons of these DVDs to watch Planet Heroes. To those who don't know, Planet Heroes is basically these superheroes, and each superhero represents a planet. And this is when Pluto was still considered a planet.
Pluto
And
is a planet, dang it. Neil deGrasse Tyson can't change anything about my mind. Pluto's a planet.
and the moon was a character, and the sun was a character, and it was just like an intense memory. I have all the dolls still to this day. It's literally in the room next to mine. I have, all the main heroes. My favorite character was, I believe, Jupiter. Jupiter's also just my favorite planet. Um, so Jupiter is one of the biggest dolls, aside from the sun. The sun is also the biggest doll. The funny thing about Planet Heroes also is that like these toys are sized accordingly to their planets in relation to each other.
Wow.
So the sun is obviously the biggest, and then, Mercury is super, super small, and then Venus, Earth, and Mars are all very similar in size.
What about Uranus? Do you get it?
Yep, I get it.
A kid in my class,
Uranus,
a kid
Uranus, um,
it's not how you say it.
Uranus, I believe, if I,
The kid in my class answered the teacher. The teacher goes, "Where's Uranus?" And he turns around. He stands in his chair and points his butt at her. He goes, "Right here." And he got in a lot of trouble.
Uranus looked like, what is it, a sunfish? Those flatfish, I
With a
think they're called?
flounder,
Flounders, I don't know fish. Um,
tilapia.
whatever. Uranus looked like that. His nickname was Yuri. Um,
uh,
I'm pretty sure Neptune, was it Neptune? Yeah, Neptune is the water one, and his entire body was water, and he had a
yeah,
head that was full of water.
I liked
That one was really
Neptune.
cool.
I liked Neptune.
You ever watched the show?
No, I only saw the toys in stores, and I was like, water.
And me showing off all the toys to you.
You're like, I
Um,
think like the first week we met, you were like, "You want to see my Planet Hero figures?" I was like,
I
"Sure."
I have I have the entire collection plus the playset. Like
We
Fisher
should
Price
binge
went off
watch.
at those toys.
We should binge watch
You
all of
wanna you wanna
Planet
binge
Heroes.
watch it?
Yeah, I'd
It's
never watched
basically
the
about
show.
like, saving the environment. I believe there's a Planet Heroes Association nowadays, I think stemming originally from Planet Heroes, because it was about, STEM and science, and that's what my parents basically do for a living. So what they did is they just threw science toys at me. They love
Planet
doing that.
Heroes Union.
Planet
Um,
Heroes Union.
I can't think of any like obscure toys I had. So my love for music was young, right? So I we used to have this play set. Man, I cannot remember the name of it. I want to say the branding was like Caterpillars or something. Basically, you got this drum, and inside the drum there was other instruments. There was a tambourine. There was a little bell set. There was um, I think like another drum you could use, something like that. There was like a whistle,
Hmm. Yeah.
and like it was one of my favorite toys. 'Cause like when my cousins would come over, we would just all play music. And one time I was playing with the tambourine and I was shaking it so hard that one half of it just flung off into the wall. Oh man, it was bad. One toy I liked was it was a yo-yo that retracted by itself. So like you didn't actually have to be good at
Mm.
it.
I had like six of those just because like I didn't know how to yo-yo. Now I know how to yo-yo.
Yo-yoing when I was a kid, man. You got
That was
you
like the big thing.
It was never a big thing in my school. And my
It
school
was a big thing in my school.
had weird trends. Like elementary school, Bakugan was a huge thing. I loved Bakugan.
Pokemon
Um,
was big in second grade for me. Like
my
just the
dad
cards.
my dad still carries like in his office, not carry, but he has in his office some of my Bakugan from when I was a kid just cuz he's like, "Oh, something of yours in my office." Is like, "Oh, that's nice."
There's Silly Bands was huge.
Yeah, we talked about silly bands once and how you beat up a girl because she didn't give you the correct trade.
Hey, she was withholding the hippo I traded majority of my Silly Bands for.
Did we say that
Okay?
story? I mean, you're saying it right now. Basically, Laurel got almost screwed over on a trade. Like she said she wanted a hippo silly band. Girl said, "Okay, give me yours," and then didn't give her the hippo. So Laurel punched her in the face and beat her up.
No, I just pulled her hair.
You said you punched her in the face. You said you knocked her
Trying.
teeth out.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did. Do you not want that to
No,
be
I
known?
didn't.
Do you not
Okay,
want it to be known that
I have one more toy to talk about.
you one hit KO'd an elementary school at your
No,
age now? You
me and my
walked up.
grown age of 20 years old, I went up to like a
You were
first grader because
you're
it
in
was
a
in first grade,
recess
and I
playground
went
hunching over to
and
children like, "Hey, let's trade silly bands." And they're like, "What's a silly band?" And you just like
I deck him in
um
the face.
man.
But I have one more toy to talk about. So I mentioned this one to you also, but there's the new Trolls movie that came out. We love the Trolls. We love the Trolls franchise.
All
While the
right.
Trolls were taking like a lull in popularity because they had
They were taking a
their
lull.
leave, they were like, not as popular. There was these things called Zelfs.
Oh yeah, you showed me Zelfs. Zelf on the
Okay,
shelf.
I I love weird looking dolls. I love weird looking dolls a lot. Zelfs were one of them. They were basically like self-love toys
Gross.
because their tagline was like, the Zelfs love your Zelf.
Oh, that's dumb.
And they were like these weird looking, like I'm looking them up now, they were weird. I thought they were so cute when I was little. I would carry one around with me, so whenever like my parents would be like, "We're going out to a restaurant," I would walk around with this tiny little like Zelf toy.
Didn't weren't they scented? Didn't you have one that
Yes,
smelled
they
like
were.
toothpaste or something?
It was like supposed to be like a minty scent. And yes, funny enough, I found the original one that I used to own. Its name was Lachlan, Lochlan, the Loch Ness Monster Zelf.
Oh, that's
Tagline: You can trust your Zelf, and Zelf power is keeping secrets.
what secrets
So
are you
these
keeping?
got the I don't know. Gotta ask like 10-year-old me. Like ask her what her secrets
And
are.
then beat her up when she
Um,
doesn't give you the right silly bands.
she would give you the right silly bands. It was this other girl who wouldn't give you the right silly bands. But
You're still bitter about it.
I am still bitter. I hold it like in my heart to this day.
She's
Like
probably
if
listening
I'm
to this
trading it,
podcast and she
if
was like, "That was
I don't
me.
care, she knows who she is.
She beat
And
me up."
I'm trying to give you six silly bands for one. All I want is that hippo, and you're like, give me another one. Give me another one. And I'm gonna keep giving because it's my favorite animal. Anyways, I'm still really heated about this. Uh, so Zelfs are really cool. Um, and then DreamWorks came out with Trolls and Zelfs disappeared. And I really want another Zelf because I love weird looking dolls. And, but they're like, you can buy them online for like, 3 times the price of what they originally were. But, I kind of appreciate Trolls. I like their old designs and I like their new DreamWorks designs. Shout out to Trolls Band Together. Amazing movie. I will forever be thinking about, Brozone.
Yeah, we got to finish that movie.
Yeah.
I just realized I never talked about my resolutions.
Oh, sorry, I got distracted by toys.
Um, yeah, it's very you. Uh, but don't give me that face. You're happy about that. Um,
uh,
basically, I learned about this thing called victim weight, which is these buff gentlemen on TikTok told me that if you're under 200 pounds, uh, any man in the world heavier than you could rob you or steal your girl or something. And
Real
I
girl.
I I'm scared, man. I'm really scared because I'm a 175-pound shrimp. I'm a loser.
Alright. Okay.
So I'm just trying to put on some weight, put on some muscle. I've been working out a lot more. I'm trying to hit 200 by September. It's my goal. That'd be pretty sweet.
That's a decent goal. Mine is
Um,
just skincare.
I had some other stuff, but I can't remember. I'm too busy wrecking Wario in tennis right now. Playing as Bowser Jr., killing it, killing the game.
Destroying it.
Kids these
Stepping on the
days,
console.
they never. I feel bad because like kids these
You know
days.
what? Kids these days will never experience the joy of the Zuzu Pets Wii game.
I had the Zuzu Pets DS game because my sister had it. I remember not
I
being
had
impressed
the
by it.
Zuzu Pets Wii game, and it was called like Zuzu Pets, featuring the Wild Bunch. It was the best game ever, hands down. Like I think back on that, like I was obsessed with Zuzu Pets. I made my dad travel like 2 hours to South Jersey to get a specific Zuzu Pet that I wanted. I was with him the whole time, obviously, but I wanted that Zuzu Pet so bad.
And your dad is a dedicated man.
He is a dedicated man. My dad, he's an amazing father. I know he'll never listen to this podcast, but I love my dad so much. He was a stay-at-home dad uh, for the beginning of my life and everything in the beginning of my brother's life. And when I was little and I wasn't going to preschool or in daycares or anything like that, um, he would spend a lot of time with me, and it's great. I look back on it a lot, and my dad would like do anything in the world for me, and I appreciate it so 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 much.
All right, cool. My dad's a pretty cool guy.
I was about to say, like, you better say something nice to about your dad. I know he
Yeah,
listens to this.
my dad's pretty epic. He's got a mustache that is pretty cool. I grew my mustache. Dedication to him. Um, yeah, you know, he's got his own podcast. You guys go listen to that Jersey Smarties on all streaming platforms. He's my dad. I don't really have to say that he's been there since the beginning. He was the number one fan. So Pops, appreciate it. Never called him Pops before, so when he hears that, he's gonna be like, "Why'd you call me that?" And then he's gonna laugh. He's gonna laugh at me, and I'm gonna cry, and I'm gonna say, "I talked good about you on the podcast, and now you're making me cry. I'm crying, Father." And he's gonna say, "Why are you crying?" He's gonna say, "Why are you crying?" And I'm gonna go, The video's funny. I wonder where that kid is now. I don't really care. Um, but as I was saying, right, the kids these days, well, what games do kids grow up with? They grow up with Fortnite, COD Warzone. It's all
You
these.
like playing Fortnite.
I like playing Fortnite with the right people. It's not the game that I love. It's just playing it with people. I will say though, Lego Fortnite goes hard. I do
You know what
love
I feel
me.
bad for?
I do love me some Lego Fortnite. It's great, great. I got. Do you still have Fortnite on your Switch? I downloaded it on yours.
Yes, I still have it on my Switch.
We got to run some Lego Fortnite. You'd enjoy
I
it.
will only play Lego Fortnite because I love Legos.
It's fun. It's like it's a nice mining crafting game.
I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you a question. So, have you seen on TikTok people talking about the little Sephora and Ulta girl, like, epidemic?
Like little girls wanting to be Sephora girls?
Like little girls shopping for like retinol products and like
Shopping for
anti-aging
what?
creams. Retinol. It's anti-aging
They
stuff.
said fentanyl. I was gonna be like, what is going on in the stores?
That's what Sephora and Ulta sell. Anyways, I went to Ulta today just to like pick up like a nice chapstick because it's dry season and my lips are gross. And I was walking around and the amount of little girls that were there on a school day
On a
is
school
terrifying.
day? Shame on
No,
them.
like it's weird. It's like on a school day, it's around noon. I'm going there to just pick up a lip balm because I want, nice supple skin for my skincare, resolution that I want to take care of this year. And all I see are these like little girls and they're in the skincare section where I am and I just feel like a grandpa standing around there looking at these little girls who are like, I need this anti-aging cream and I need this retinol for my bags to make sure I don't get like, fine lines around my
For my
face. And
bags.
I'm like, girl, you're 9. You don't need this. I'm literally
Yeah,
here to pick up like a lip oil.
it's not that new though. I mean, it's new with like using products, but like
It's not new
even
in the sense of like little girls wanting to like be more mature and wear makeup and everything.
not even the
Because when I
makeup
was
thing.
younger,
I
I
mean,
wanted to wear
girls
makeup too.
girls that I knew were like they'd like 13. They're like, oh, I look too old, and I'm like, you're 13. What do you mean you look
In
too
middle
old?
school, I was obsessed with wearing like, a cat eye every single day.
I think it's just one of those things that girls are obsessed with, like little girls, uh, like because of movies and stuff. Think they constantly need to make themselves look better. I
They
don't know.
they 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 want to make themselves look better, but also at the same time, you know, you're 9. Value the childhood that you still have left.
No,
No! And then they buy their retinols and they buy their anti-aging creams and then put it all over their face and then they buy a bunch of Drunk Elephant for some reason, which is a skincare brand. And then they ruin their skin by like, burning their skin with tons and tons of retinol. Like I have a retinol serum and I have like a tube that's like the size of my thumb because it's a sample thing and I didn't even know that I had it. Still don't know what retinol exactly does. I know it's supposed to help you look younger and get rid of your fine lines, but like I have one. I just don't use it. I use Cetaphil moisturizer.
I use Dawn dish soap. Did I ever tell you I showered one time with Dawn dish soap?
Oh, how was that?
Yeah, my mom's gonna be upset hearing about this one. But basically,
Oh no.
one time on campus, I ran out of body wash.
Oh, this is recent.
No, not recent. This was last year.
That's still recent.
No. It was when I was living in not the dorm building I'm in right now, the previous one.
No, the other one, yeah.
That's not. It's pretty far away. I mean,
It's just pretty recent.
not really. That was back. Whatever. Anyway,
Like you said Dawn dish soap and I thought like, oh, you were 7.
no. Oh, okay. Yeah. No. This was within the
It's recent
past
in
two
the
years.
context of my brain.
Yeah. So basically, I ran out of body wash, and I was like, well, I got to take a shower because I just got back from jujitsu, and I was like, can't just go smelling like garbage. So I was like, I don't want to take my roommate's soap. That'd just be rude. So what did I do? I pulled out the good old Dawn dish soap, and I just scrubbed myself down, and my skin, I could hear it moving like rubber, like because it was so dry.
Was your skin sizzling?
No, I mean, look, I smelled great, right? Because it's dish soap.
It's not like Dawn dish soap.
Who doesn't like the smell of dish soap? You complimented it. You're like, oh, did you put on new deodorant? I was like, it's dish soap. Um, but yeah, I didn't have any lotion, so I was just kind of drying out in the sun. Well, actually, it was cold out and it was sunny, so I was really like falling apart. I was flaking up. Everybody was telling me like you should have just used hot water. I'm like, hot water is not going to make me stop smelling like garbage, or was it cold water? I can't remember. But they were like, just use that. I'm like, it's not. That's not going to help.
I'll just go for a rinse.
A rinse is not gonna.
I've never used Dawn dish soap. I have been like a consistent like Bath and Body Works soap user. They had their semi-annual sale recently, and I bought a ton of, well, me and my mom bought a ton of soap. Very exciting. That's how me and my mom bond. We go out to the mall together, and it's very, very fun. I love my mom a lot too.
That's nice.
Me and my mom bond by just like going out shopping together. We'll be like going to like CVS. How do you bond with your mom?
We sit in the family room together.
As friends?
She likes to. She actually just made me this hat. She
Ooh, a new hat.
crochets. She likes to crochet things. She makes blankets all the time. The blanket on my bed is one that she made.
I have a
Um,
blanket on my bed.
my
She made me
mom
that one.
crocheted me. I said I wanted like a sailor's beanie, like the one where it's kind of shorter.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I just sent her a picture. I was like, "Can you make this?" She was like, "Yeah." Then like a couple hours later, she was like, "Try this on." I was like, "Oh, it's great. So good, have it." So we sit and watch TV. Sometimes we'll go on drives together. We'll watch TV. We usually like around 9 o'clock at night. We all get together and we watch Jeopardy together and we try to pretend like we're geniuses.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's a fun time. Um, yeah, yeah,
Have you watched any new shows recently?
no,
Nothing at all. No new
no.
series.
Uh, I
Series.
haven't been doing that. I haven't. I don't know. I've just been listening to a lot of like a lot of philosophy. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of Confucius. Ever heard of him?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who is Confucius?
A pretty cool guy.
I don't know who he is either.
You're just throwing out names.
Yeah, I kind of forgot we were recording a show for a bit, so that was
Well,
I kind of lost my
I will
mind for a
say
little
that
bit.
I just watched the a movie called Saltburn today. It
Oh
was
yeah,
the main actor was nominated for a Golden Globe. Was the Golden Globes last night
I
at
don't
the date of
know.
recording this?
It's all rigged and dumb, and I hate it because
Well,
I'm never gonna win
well,
one.
spoiler alert for the Golden Globes if you haven't like heard the results. Oppenheimer basically won everything.
Oh, that's right. I did hear about that.
Yeah, Oppenheimer's a good movie. I will admit. I do like
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer. My family, like I've said before, science people. We went and saw Oppenheimer. When
Oppenheimer.
people were going to see, Barbie, my family was like in the IMAX theater watching Oppenheimer.
More like,
Just
more like
don't
Bar-
don't.
Barbie.
Nuh-uh.
Barbie. More like. I don't know. I was gonna
You were
say, I
trying.
was gonna say fart bee, but that's not doesn't make any sense.
That's not a good one.
Again,
But yeah,
my
I
artsy
watched
fartsy friends listening to this, like this is the real me. This is real. This is me. I'm exactly who I'm supposed to be now. Gonna let the light shine on me. That is real who I am. Something that's a ham.
anyways, so I watched
This
Saltburn
is real.
and
This
no, let
is.
me finish. Let me finish my non-spoiler review.
Oh my
So,
gosh,
it's a
fine.
very oh my gosh. It's a very artsy movie in the sense of like, that like quote, I don't know who said it, but it's like, art should disturb the comfortable and comfort the disturbed. That's what this movie is about.
Oh, that's deep, dude.
It's deep. But it's also about like obsession and manipulation and yeah, a lot of that stuff. It's a really good movie. I liked it. A lot of people online, mainly on TikTok, were saying that it's super disturbing and it's like really weird and gross. And there's three key moments that I understand people being a little skeeved out about it. Because, yeah, I will admit, they're weird. But, like, it's in the context of this movie, with it being like kind of disturbing, but like in a good way, it makes sense. Okay, done with my review. I
You,
thought it was really, really good.
well, I'm glad you
So,
had fun.
I had a lot of fun.
Great. I'm glad you had fun.
I had a lot of fun. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a
Great.
real good mood.
I'm glad you had fun.
I had coffee. I started drinking coffee.
I got Laurel on the coffee train. Let me tell you something about that. So Laurel was always talking trash, right? Whenever I drink coffee, she'd be like,
Oh, I would
"Ugh,
not talk
you're
trash.
such a you're
I
so."
would say I love the smell of coffee. It's
She's
just too
like,
bitter for me.
she's all, "Ugh, you're victim weight and you're drinking coffee. What kind of
I
pleb
don't
are
even know
you?"
what victim weight is. I
And
don't even know what that
I
is.
started,
I'm victim weight.
I was crying so hard that I actually I I I had to you know, I'm not gonna finish that. You know what? I know I'm being goofy today, but like I can't. I gotta stop at some point. So anyway, Laurel wanted to try coffee, but she never like got a good try with it. So I she didn't know she could put creamer in her coffee, so I got her some creamer. She put it in her coffee, and it
It
was a
was
good
really good.
time. And then she
No, it's
drank it
because like
today.
I drink tea. Usually I drink mint tea and I drink it black. I don't put anything in it. So when I would be trying coffee, I'd be like, "Oh, let me drink it black. That's gross. Let me drink it with a little bit of milk in it. That's gross. It's too bitter." So if I put creamer in it, like flavored creamer, pretty good if you ask me.
Tea with cream is absolutely disgusting.
Well, I like black tea anyways. I'm not gonna delve out of my black mint tea world.
Put sugar in it.
No, but I like black mint tea.
Put sugar in your tea now.
The mint tea that I drink does not need sugar. It's spearmint and lemongrass.
Um,
Either that or it's peppermint. Those are the two teas that I drink.
jingle
Christmas is
bell
over.
rock. Jingle
Christmas is
bell
over. The holiday season
swinging.
gone. You know
So,
what it is? It's raining outside. It's not snowing. Snow's gone. Snow is melted.
you are just like all bunches and rainbows today.
I am. I know. Who knew?
Dude, I am killing it in tennis right now, man. Can't.
What's the score? What's the score?
I think I'm actually losing right now. No, it's
Oh,
15-40 me.
okay.
I'm playing as Mario playing against Boo.
Oh,
This
Boo, my
game
favorite character.
this game I rented from Blockbuster back when I was like 9. Good memories with it. And I have it again. It's great. It's great. It was yawning.
Sorry, guys. My audio probably just sounded awful right there because I was grabbing a piece of chocolate.
Don't worry, I cut it out because I have to do everything on this show. I gotta
So
record.
dramatic.
I gotta edit. And you don't even draw the thumbnails. You said you were gonna draw a new thumbnail every single episode. What the heck happened?
I don't know. I got busy.
Draw one right now. We're gonna be ending the episode in 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes. You gotta draw it on paper. I will put the pencil and paper drawing as the thumbnail on the episode. I'm not
Can it be
kidding.
on a Hello Kitty sticky note?
You know what? Sure, go ahead. But it's gotta
Alright.
be a
I'm getting
drawing.
up from my mic, guys.
Okay, Laurel's getting up from the mic. She's walking away from the mic. She's standing up. She turned her lights on in her room. Laurel's walking back towards the laptop. She's back at the laptop. She's sitting down.
I'm back.
Oh,
What's going on the Hello Kitty lap?
I
My
was
little Hello Kitty.
I was giving him a play-by-play of what was going on.
Thank you.
This is real, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, yeah. I'm a voice major in college.
Yes, you are.
Crazy.
I'm a psych major.
Who let me do that? Wow.
You know, we're gonna use a different Hello Kitty
We
sticky note.
made it to 2024.
I know,
Oh my
insane.
gosh. I can't believe I did it. I did
I can't believe
this.
you did it.
I created this year. I did it.
Yes, you did.
I did it.
You did it.
Woo-hoo. I'm in such a singy mood. I don't know why.
It's because I made you sing Phantom today.
Yeah, so I'm doing a show later that Laurel can't attend,
Which sucks.
where I'm singing Phantom of the Opera, and we were on the phone earlier, and she was like, "Can you give me a little singing of it?" And I think I did pretty good.
Well, it's because Phantom is my favorite musical ever. Sorry, guys, if you hear my pencil making noise.
You
I'm
should be
drawing our
so
thumbnail right
sorry. Oh
now.
my gosh, like you always are doing
I know, I'm
things.
terrible. I'm awful. I'm
I'm
a
always
horrible
getting hate.
person.
I'm always getting hate mail directed towards you. Somebody actually threw a brick through my window because they thought my house was your house, and they said,
Oh.
"Hey, why does Laurel keep sniffling in the mic?"
I haven't sniffled at all this
Ho
episode.
ho ho! I'm gonna find the one sniffle you did, and I'm gonna bass boost it. I'm gonna bass boost it right here. Go. I hope there was a sniffle there. If there's no sniffle, I'll put in a fart sound or something. I don't know.
You'll put in your one sniffle.
I probably actually did sniffle. Oh my gosh.
You did. I did. I caught you. I was gonna tell you in the moment, but you
No,
did
I
sniffle.
didn't. You're lying.
Yes, you did.
No,
Oh,
I
play it
didn't.
back. Play it back right now. Listen to it. Play it back.
There,
Play
I
it back.
played it back for you.
Yeah, fart noise.
I hope nobody I hope none of my teachers listen. Actually, no, one of my teachers does listen to it. Yo, Mr. Harvard, what's going on, dude? So, yeah, so I made an episode of the podcast. I haven't posted it yet, actually. I should. It was a little bonus episode I made because we had to do a project for my music history class where we either had to write an essay or we had to make a podcast. I chose to make a podcast just about the history of Billy Joel because again, he's one of my favorite musicians. So I was like, okay, and I did it, in the usual melodies and masterpieces style, but it was a solo episode, so it was just me. I might post it as a little bonus content, but yeah, I did that, and then he commented on on Canvas. He was like, I subscribe to your podcast, so if you're listening right now, Mr. Harvard, that's what we call him in class. He didn't go to Harvard; it's just a joke we do. Um, Hope you're doing well. Your class was really fun. Do I still have you? No, I don't still have you as one of my teachers. But you know what? I'll make some frequent visits. I'll be like a senior in high school going into a freshman class. And I'll walk in. I'll be like, hey, you guys see this teacher? He's the best teacher. You guys better take good care of him. Then I'll walk out.
You should do the thing, it's like, I remember this class. Oh my gosh, you guys are in such good hands.
You don't know what you have. You just don't know it. I had a good day today. I woke up this morning at around 6 a.m. because my little dog Sully had to use the bathroom. And then I couldn't get back to sleep, so I watched the sunrise. Went downstairs at around 8:30, ate some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Good cereal, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. People
I
are always
like
telling me, they're like, you shouldn't start your day with cereal. It's the worst way to start your morning if you're trying to get
I
fit.
love cereal.
But the
I don't know
problem
what the
is,
problem is.
people are like, you gotta eat oatmeal or eggs or something. And I used to make a 4 egg sandwich every morning, right? The problem with that is like I'll make it and I'll eat it and then I won't eat for the next like 5 hours because I'll be so full. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, it wets your whistle. You get some nice carbs to start your day off. You get some milk, and then you
Love
know
milk.
like
Love
an
milk.
hour and a half later you're hungry again. So you could eat another meal. You could eat like some. Then I might make like 3 eggs, some scrambled eggs. Just like eat that, or maybe I'll make a sandwich or two. You know. I ate a lot before recording this because I was working out in my basement. I got a little workout area down there. Um, I I ate what I have. I had some salad. I had a chicken Caesar salad. I had
That's nice.
it was pretty nice. I had that.
I love me a Caesar salad.
I had a slice of pizza that was left over from last night. I made a really like thick, full of meat turkey sandwich, like lots of meat. And I had a banana and I had half a gallon of water. Not all like in one sitting, but like over the course of like an hour, I had half a gallon of water. I'm gonna drink some more water right now. Where's my bottle? Here it is. I'm gonna put it right next to the mic. You hear that?
Oh, ASMR.
2024, baby. Woo!
Woo!
Yeah, party. Put some dance music in right here. All right, editing Omar. Sing a song. Sing the Halo theme. That sounds good. Pretty
Sounds
good.
really good, actually. Like, that's amazing.
I'm in a good mood now, but tomorrow when I edit this, I'm gonna be like, why did I do this to myself? But okay, your 5 minutes are up. We're 50 minutes in. We gotta end the show now.
I
Outro
just
music
drew
here.
myself. I only drew myself.
Outro music here. Okay, then you have to draw me by the time we end the podcast.
Okay, I'm drawing you right now.
It's gotta be like it has to be finished. So it's gonna be a really high, nice picture of you, then a stick figure of me. All right, you better hurry up because I'm ending the podcast right now. Well, everybody, the year's been full, and it's only gonna get better from here. Sorry,
Nice job.
broke there for a second.
Nice job.
Um, we're only in January, guys, and next month's my birthday, so I want a gift from each and every one of you. Uh, I accept PayPal accounts as
You
a.
only have a Venmo.
No, I'll take, like, if somebody gives me their username and password to their PayPal, I'll take that. Just kidding, don't do that.
Username and
I
password
can't
and social
believe.
security number.
can't-
What about like the last 4 digits of your credit card and the 3 little numbers on the back?
All right, so Laurel's taking it a little too far. I'm gonna have to ask her to calm down. Anyway, you know,
I'm funny.
I'm feeling good about 2024. Hope that doesn't bite me in the butt. You know, like I used to. I go back to other podcasts to people who were like, 2020 feels like it's gonna be a good year, and then
And then they get canceled
well,
for like talking to kids.
okay, I was talking more about Corona, but
Oh, well,
all right.
I'm on a different side of the internet.
So here's where we end the show. Guys, seriously, stay tuned. We got some big ideas in store. We got some big energy.
Massive.
We got some
Massive
big
ideas.
ideas. We got some big, bad, good things for you. All right. And yeah, I'll miss you. You look great tonight. I can't wait to see you again. Talking to the viewers.
Yeah, I know you're talking to the viewers.
So,
You're like flirting with them.
hope to see you. Hope to see you again. And drink some water. I'll take a nice audible gulp for our outro. You ready? All right.
For the viewers on your date with them.
Have a good night, guys.
Ugh. Mm-mm. Gross. That was awful.